Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jai Gaura Jayo Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। श्री द्वारिकापुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। कलियुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री गौर पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंद। All glories to assemble devotees. All glories to assemble devotees. All glories to assemble devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruh Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vidansha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatami Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. You should wear this.
Hare Krishna, so like to welcome all the devotees. It's very holy month of Ramadan. It's a special time in this country, and we're very fortunate to have with us His Grace Krishna Kishor Prabhuji and Mataji. We have covered all the way from Sri Ram. And in the past also we have been blessed by the association. But for the sake of the first time out, who did not yet have this fortune to know about Prabhu. So on behalf of Ashish Jain Prabhuji and friends with Radha Mataji, once again like to welcome all the devotees here, the beautiful house. So His Grace Krishna Kishor Prabhuji, as we know all that Prabhu had come here at the first time, very first time, along with His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. And from that time on, every year, we come to know wonderful glories of Prabhu, year after year. And that time I remember Maharaj had mentioned that time, if you recall, Prabhuji, that Prabhu, he has come with me, so I'm just clouding him actually. But when he will come alone, then we'll realize his potency and his wonderful devotional service. And that's what we are witnessing every year, year after year. So Prabhu, from a very early age, actually, he grew up hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita regularly, listening to various sadhus and his grandparents, which nurtured his natural inclinations towards Krishna consciousness. And finally, his spiritual journey truly looked shape in 2007 when he encountered the Srila Prabhupada's books and devotee from ISKCON. He received Harinam initiation and Brahman initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. And meanwhile, when he was pursuing his BTech in computer science from VIT Pune, that time also he was staying in base with devotees. After that, he was placed in a company, I'm not able to read it. Something.
I went for one day, so I also
it was a Singapore-based company, French technology company, in 2015. And along with 4 other devotees, he pioneered transcendental classes in Indore, where he helped IIT JEE aspirants integrate spiritual principles with their academic pursuits. In 2016, at a very, very young age, Prabhu decided to dedicate his entire life fully to ISKCON's mission. And from that time on, he has been serving this mission in different capacities, different role. The same year, Prabhu was blessed with the rare opportunity to serve as the traveling secretary of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. And that's how he had come here, if you recall that time. A service he continued until Maharaj was present on this planet in 2020. And inspired to preserve and share these experiences, he authored a wonderful book, a series of books which is going on right now, titled Charu Vilas, Volume 1 has come, and few devotees have here. I was blessed and fortunate to receive that copy from Prabhuji in the Kartik Yatra. His services expanded further when he spent 2 years in Florida, USA, a very, very dear project of Maharaj, contributing to development of a Vedic retreat center on a 116 acres of land. A visionary project initiated by His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj to facilitate spiritual retreats and immersive Krishna conscious experiences. In 2019, he was appointed as the director of ISKCON Ministry for Cow Protection and Agriculture, North America. And in 2020, he became the director of Veda Foundation, India. Currently, Prabhuji is based in ISKCON Ujjain, where he actively serves in fundraising, publications, Govinda's restaurant, youth and congregational preaching, and festival coordination. He plays a very important role in organizing the Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival, an event attended by over 3,000 devotees, which goes for almost a week together, including several Srila Prabhupada disciples and ISKCON sannyasis. He's also serving as the secretary of GBC Ministry of Sannyas and assisting the GBC strategic planning team in his endeavor to help ISKCON members and the world deepen the connections with Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu has given more than 2,500 hours of Krishna conscious lecture and Krishna Katha across the globe, traveling to India, USA, UK, South Africa, Singapore, Malaysia, Mauritius, and Kuwait as well, and many more. Sharing the teachings of Krishna consciousness, he also teaches IDC, ISKCON Disciple Course, Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, and other courses at Ujjain and Mayapur Institute, both online and offline. And in 2024, he completed a Journal Supervisor course from the ISKCON GBC College, and many more such of accomplishment Prabhuji is rendering various services, as we have seen that in a very short span of time. And that shows the real, last time also we discussed the Guru Kripa, which Prabhu has received by his dedicated service to spiritual master. So we're very fortunate to have Prabhu here and Mataji here doing this again. So let's welcome Prabhuji by taking shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we are going to begin a seminar today, which is going to last probably 8 days from now. And this is now theme will be the God Purnima and all the wonderful conversation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But today, since we are approaching God Purnima tomorrow, so we'll hear from Prabhu, preparing our consciousness to celebrate this wonderful festival.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Can you increase? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Okay. हिंदी में हम बोलते हैं बोलती बंद. Hare Krishna. So I'm very grateful to be back in the wonderful association of Kanhaiya Desh devotees. Actually, I don't know how Braj Prakash Prabhu got so much information. I'm not doing all these things. Oh, Haribol. Yeah, Prabhu has agents all over the world. Actually, many a times we see in India, there are some very rich and wealthy people. They have a lot of properties and a lot of shops and so many business. And when a child is born in that family, automatically he becomes wealthy. So he has not done anything, but only qualification he has is he has taken birth in the family. In the same way, what is our fortune? We have no qualification. The fortune is some or other we got connected to Srila Prabhupada. And he made our life so easy, so wonderful. Actually, when we were traveling, I was discussing with Shailaja how Srila Prabhupada traveled 40 days in a ship to preach. And we were in a flight for 4 hours. And we are together, but Srila Prabhupada was alone, externally alone. Of course, his spiritual master was with him, but externally alone. And to be on the ship for so many days alone, that shows his determination to serve the whole world, to bring them closer to Krishna. And his hard work, we are reaping the crop of his hard work. Actually, he did all the hard work, and we are just under his shelter, we are getting all these opportunities to serve. So actually, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. We have to remember that every day, every hour, every moment. Actually, I have seen in villages, even in my village, in our farm, there is one, we call in Hindi chabutra. And when you ask people why you have built this, they will tell, oh, this is for our forefathers. Because they have purchased this land, maintained this land, today we are eating, today we are maintaining our families. So if materialistic people can be so grateful to their forefathers, how much we should be grateful to our parampara for bringing down the highest teachings of this Krishna consciousness. And I'm especially grateful to Braj Prakash Prabhu for giving me this opportunity. Actually, sometimes I go online on YouTube channel of Kanhaiya Desh, and I hear wonderful classes by Braj Prakash Prabhu, Ranchur Prabhu, Yashomati Prabhu, so many other devotees. And I really get amazed to see how wonderful realizations, so deep realizations come out of their mouth. So when I hear, I get so nervous. What will I speak after going to Kuwait? Because my experience in Krishna consciousness is very childish. But still you are giving me this opportunity to speak. And also Ashish Prabhu and Mataji, they always encourage me to come. Actually, I should not say encourage, but they order me to come. You have to come. And sometimes I tell that, okay, I'll come after such and such time. He say, no, no, that will be too late, Prabhu. You have to come now. So by their love, I get attracted, and of course, love of all devotees here. So please accept my faulty and insignificant service. So we have come together today for a very specific purpose. Tomorrow is Sri Gaura Purnima. Gaura Purnima is the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He is Krishna himself. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Actually, there are so many appearance days we celebrate, like Janmashtami or Radhashtami or Ram Navami, Nashing Chaturdashi. But for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Gaur Purnima is the most important festival. Actually, this is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. Every festival we hear, this is the most important festival. Every Acharya we hear about, we see is the most important Acharya. Every shloka we read, we hear, this is the most important shloka. Because in material world, everything is limited. There can be only one person on the top, and then rest have to be subordinate. But in spiritual world, everybody can be a winner, because spiritual world is unlimited. That is the difference. Therefore, we say Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam, we say Grantaraj Chaitanya Charitamrita, Grantaraj Bhagavad Gita. It works. It's no fault. Because in spiritual world, there is unlimited scope, and therefore there is no envy. Why there is envy in this world? Because there is limited scope. Only few can enjoy, and others have to serve them. They will be exploited. But in spiritual world, there is unlimited scope, so there is no envy. Like sometimes we experience this in temples during the Sunday feast. When there is limited item, especially sweet, there's a lot of fighting. Not fighting, but arranging, or adjustment. But when there is unlimited, then there is no fighting. Then everyone is assured. Yes, last Sunday feast, I was making an announcement in the temple that, see, today 300 people came, but we have made prasadam for 400, so don't worry, attend full program, you dance nicely, you do full kirtan, then you go to the kitchen, to the prasadam hall. So everyone was happy. So when there is unlimited scope, there is no envy.
Same here, sir.
Same here. So devotees can attend whole program peacefully. So enough prasad. So therefore, in spiritual life, there is unlimited scope, unlimited opportunities. But even within that unlimited opportunities, even within that unlimited Vaikuntha planets, Golok Vrindavan is the highest. And in that Golok Vrindavan, Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani, they reside eternally, the divine couple. And this divine couple, actually in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's described, they were one, but for enjoying they became two. And again they became one and came as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how rare it is to know about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even born in India, we were not aware about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, of course, people know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I was 7 or 8 years old when I was attending a Bhagavad Katha. Of course, not from ISKCON, from outside. And that time, first time I heard somebody mentioning about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But at most, what they understand about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is he's a great saint. He was a great saint who was part of the Bhakti movement, because 500 years back, there were a lot of contemporary saints who propagated Bhakti movement in India. So they count Chaitanya Mahaprabhu one among them. But when we go through scriptures, we understand Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of God. And this particular form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very rare. Because in this form, he gives the highest thing to the lowest of the people. How we consider somebody is most magnanimous? What thing he is giving and with what price? Somebody may be distributing garbage, but that doesn't make him Mahavadanya, most magnanimous. Sometimes we do, like when we were in ashram, we used to have a cupboard. And people, used to give us things like shawl or socks or this and that, and we would put in our cupboard. And then when somebody's birthday would come, we will search, okay, which one I'm not going to use. That one we would pull out and we give to that devotee. Okay, Prabhu, I brought for you. He also understands this is the same thing last week was distributed in temple, but what to do? So this is not highest gift. Highest gift means rarest of the rare, the most important, the most precious thing to the most undeserving candidate. That person is most munificent. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when we contemplate on his mercy, we really get astonished. Chaitanya Chandrera Kripa Karoho Vichar, Vichar Kaile Chitte Pave Chamatkar. Chamatkar means we get astonished, we get shocked to hear how much merciful somebody can be. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he's compared to moon, Chaitanya Chandra. Moon gives light, sun also gives light. But sun is heavy, sun is hot. Nobody can stand under sun for, especially in Kanaya Desh. Very difficult. Even in Florida when we were serving, our service would start at 6 o'clock in morning and we would end at 10 o'clock because after morning 10 o'clock. Because after 10 o'clock it's impossible to stand under sun. And Krishna is compared to that sun. Krishna is Surya Sam, Maya Andhikar, Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi, Maya Radhikar. So Krishna is like sun, but Krishna is heavy. He demands, he expects. But Chaitanya is Chandra. He is distributing that coolness. And therefore, he is most appropriate in Kali Yuga. Because people in Kali Yuga don't want punishments. People in Kali Yuga will not rectify themselves with strictness. They can only be transformed through love. And we see this nowadays. Like when we were kids, we used to get nice Mahaprasad from teachers. Not food Mahaprasad, but beating. Our teachers would always carry a stick, they would beat. But now it's not allowed. If you want to convey something to children, we have to make a proper lecture, presentation, and then you convey the message. Because this is the symptom of Kali Yuga. The message can only reach through love, not through punishment, not through strictness. And that is Chaitanya Chandra. He brings the highest level of consciousness through love. He distributes it freely. And we have to see the order, how to receive this mercy. Yes, we are preparing our consciousness for tomorrow, but how to welcome Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is important. How to welcome him. Generally, in Bengal, there is custom of celebrating Adhivas. Adhivas is celebrated one day before, where all like congregation of devotees come together and they offer so many auspicious items to the Lord. And there's Kirtan, there's Prasad distribution. Sometimes they do Yajna. But the main aspect of Adhivas is devotees coming together. That is the main aspect of Adhivas. Because when devotees come together, that attracts Krishna to descend. That is the main aspect of Adhivas. Bahu punyera phale Vaishnava ashiya mile. The most important aspect of Krishna consciousness is if we get association of devotees. And when we come together, then we attract that mercy of Lord. But in that association of devotees, we need two things. And we can remember this through the order of festivals. First, we celebrate Advaita Acharya's appearance day. And then we celebrate Nityanand Prabhu's. And then comes Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what Advaita Acharya represents? Yes, he is Mahavishnu, but what he represents? What is the most unique quality of Advaita Acharya?
Compassion.
Compassion, okay. What else? Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, there is a whole chapter on Advaita Acharya. And what most important quality Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami tells about Advaita Acharya? What is that? Servitude, service attitude. Advaita Acharya is personification of service attitude. And again, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami glorifies in that whole chapter how Advaita Acharya personifies the mode of service. So if we want to welcome Lord, first qualification is mode of service. Sevan mukhe hi jivvadav. Only by service, Krishna reveals himself to the devotee. Not by any other means, not by knowledge, not by strength, not by any influence, only by the virtue, the wealth of service attitude. And more than service, the attitude of service. Sometimes we are attached to our service, but not the attitude of service. But Advaita Acharya was ready to do anything for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That was his service attitude. Actually, Advaita Acharya would take all devotees from Navadip every year, and they would walk and they would go to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath. And they would stay there for 4 months. And after that, they would return. So it was 6 months program in a year. That means 50% to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when he would leave, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would cry. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would tell that, how can I repay you? You are leaving your home, your family, your wife, your children, and you're coming for me, giving your time for me. How can I repay back to you? Same thing Krishna told to the gopis. I can't repay back to you. Same thing Krishna told to Rukmani. I can't repay back to you. Only thing you can be happy with is your service. That's what I can give you. So nice service means more service. If you do nice service, means we'll get more service. Sometimes devotees think that, oh, ek baar banaya to har baar banana padega. So let's not get into it. But actually, success of any service is if we get more service. And therefore, if you see in our temples, the Vrindavan temple or Mayapur temple, there are devotees who are doing exactly same service for 40 years, 35 years, 30 years, same service. Because that is the perfection of service, when we keep on getting that service again and again. So first qualification is, or first requirement is service attitude. Advaita Acharya represents it. And second thing is Nityanand Prabhu. What Nityanand Prabhu represents? He represents Guru Tattva. He is the Guru Tattva. So when we develop service attitude, we attract the mercy of Guru in our life. Many times this discussion comes. When Guru becomes pleased, how Guru will become pleased? Guru will become pleased if we will have service attitude. And that will attract that mercy. Actually, this is a famous pastime. Srila Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, why do you favor Tamal so much? Tamal Krishna is, so close to you. Why? The Prabhupada said, no, I am available to everyone. I am ready to give my mercy to everyone. But Tamal knows how to grab it, how to get it. He knows it. That is service attitude. Like Hanumanji in Ramayana, when everyone is going to search Sita, they went as assigned by Sugriv. But when Hanuman went, he came to Lord Ram and he told, my dear Lord, now you don't worry. You have given me task. I will go. I will search Mother Sita. And that is the mood of a servant. He tells the master that, Master, don't worry. I am there. Now you should not worry. That is master. That is perfect servant. So service attitude will attract that mercy of Guru. It's a very intimate relationship between disciple and Guru. And then the mercy flows. Then person becomes qualified to get the association of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that is where Lord appears. Gaura Purnima, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have to prepare ourselves through service attitude and mercy of the spiritual master. And then we see how all avatars have specific purpose. Like Matsya Avatar comes. So Matsya Avatar, why does Matsya Avatar descend? What is the purpose of Matsya Avatar? To save rishis, the seeds, and so many things, the Vedas. And during the time of devastation, when everything will be flooded with waters of devastation. So in these waters, only a giant fish can sustain. So Anukul, favorable incarnation. Then he appears as Kurma. So why does he appear as Kurma? Samudra Manthan, to hold this Mandar mountain. And so this Mandar mountain is so heavy, but when it rests on the back of Kurmadev and they start to pull, it creates some kind of scratching in the back of Kurmadev. And Kurmadev sleeps. He feels so relaxed as if somebody is massaging his back. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur tells, if somebody claims himself to be God, you take a big rock and you try to scratch on his back. And if he sleeps, you believe that he is God. And if he shouts, you call him rascal. So Kurmadev, Anukul, for his purpose. Then Varadev. Varadev comes because he has to reclaim, he has to rescue earth from Garbhodak ocean. And a boar has this quality that he can reclaim from the waters whatever he wants. So Anukul, favorable. In the same way, Nrsingadev, he came because Hiranyakashipu has all kinds of permutation combinations. How I can't be killed. But then Nrsingadev comes Anukul to his purpose. So every avatar, every form of Lord has a purpose. And therefore, it's not a random selection. It's very defined purpose for which each avatar comes. Like firefighters have their own dress. And then when somebody goes for swimming, they have a swimming costume. Now imagine firefighters wearing a swimming costume and going there. What will happen? In the same way, person goes to washroom, wearing a gamcha or something. But then a soldier goes on war, having all kind of protection and kavach. Now imagine a soldier going on war in a gamcha. What will happen? So every avatar has its own purpose. And now Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he comes, he has also a different purpose. What is that purpose? Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, first chapter. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami speaks about the purpose of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's coming. Anarpita charim chirat karuna vatirna kalau samarpaitum unnat ujjala rasam saubhakti shriyam hari purata sundara duti kadamba sandipita sada hridaya kandare spurato va sachinandana. He tells that prema, that unnat ujjala rasa, the highest prema which was never given before. Anarpita, arpita means to give, anarpita means which was never given. He came to give that one. Actually, he gave it. He gave in the previous day of Brahma, when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And how long is Brahma's day? We can feel it when we sleep. It's a long time. 1,000 Chaturyugas. That is one day of Brahma. 4.32 billion years. So he gave this Krishna Prem, but previous day of Brahma. And now he again descended to give that same Unnatujjala Rasa, the highest Rasa of Vrindavan. So that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's special gift. And therefore, Rupa Goswami is glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratvashe Namah. Not only that he is giving this highest prema, but he is making people qualified to receive that prema. That is also biggest thing. Like sometimes in our Sunday programs, some people come and they tell that, Prabhuji, we ate here, but we want to carry also at home. And what we do? We said, okay, you have something to carry? No, we don't have anything to carry. So we give them takeaway box also. Okay, in this box, you take this prasad and take. So prasad is there, but takeaway box is also there. That is called patrata. Patrata. Patrata means qualification. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving this prasad of Krishna Prem, but he is also making qualified. And that no other incarnation has done. What Krishna tells? Paritranaya sadhunam means we have to become sadhu first, then he will protect. Otherwise, vinashaya cha dushkrita. If we remain dushkriti, he will finish. So this calculation fits on Yamraj also. What Yamraj does? If we are Punyatma, if we are pious, Yamraj will give us nice destination. And if we are papatma, if we are impious, then Yamaraj will send us to Naraka. Then what is the purpose of Krishna's descent? What is the use? What is the benefit? If he is doing exactly same thing what Yamaraj is doing, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he makes person qualified. He doesn't consider who is fallen, who is not fallen. And that makes him special. He's like mother. Father, he may pick up child when child looks clean. But mother, he cleans the child. He makes the child ready. And that is Haladini Shakti's work. Haladini Shakti of Lord is Radharani. And Radharani has this motherly affection for all jivas. No matter how fallen we are, she reclaims these fallen souls and establishes in the service of Sri Krishna. Radharani has one job, very interesting job. She sits next to Krishna, as here, and all the time she speaks to Krishna good about jivas. Krishna is very calculative. He's very calculative. Oh, he is not pure, he is mixed, he is this. And Radharani said, no, he's good. Don't worry. Bring him back. That is Radharani's work. He makes journey of jiva easier. That is Radharani's work. She doesn't want to test jivas because she knows we will fail. She makes the journey easier. Like Hanuman's journey we read in Sundarkand. How when Hanumanji goes to Lanka, so many obstacles. And then we make a PPT and we present lessons from Hanuman's journey. There's so many obstacles. But is there any description how Hanuman came back? Any obstacle that time? Any Asura came that time? Why? What is the reason? Sita Mata's mercy. While going, he went on instruction of Lord Ram, but while coming back, he was having mercy of Mother Sita. That is Haladini Shakti. She makes life easier. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is carrying that mood. Sri Vaishnavas also, they also tell this, that when Bhrigu went to test Lord Vishnu, and Bhrigu kicked Lord on his chest, Sri Vaishnavas tell that is not very great of Vishnu. He said, why? Because Mata Lakshmi sits in the chest, she tolerated actually. They tell. So this is glory of Mother Lakshmi. So that means again, Haladini Shakti. She tells, okay, don't worry. He kicked, no, don't worry. Tolerate. And then Lord Vishnu goes in. So that is the work of Haladini Shakti. And that Haladini Shakti comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are so many glorifications of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but we will today cover in very brief 4 unique contributions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Or we should say gifts, 4 unique gifts of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabodhananda Saraswati is a very intimate associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was from Srirangam. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there to stay for Chaturmas, 4 months, he stayed in the house of Venkat Bhatt. And there he preached to Prabodhananda Saraswati. And later on, Prabodhananda Saraswati became follower of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he came to Vrindavan. So today if you go to Kaliyadaha, next to Madan Mohan's Dodashaditya Tila, you can see Samadhi of Prabodhananda Saraswati. And he was so intimately connected to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that many a times he would feel waves of separation from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So one day, Prabodhananda Saraswati went to Kamyavan. And in Kamyavan, he was sitting by a lake and he was remembering Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And his memories became so profound that he started to envision, he started to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his consciousness. The golden boy, the golden avatar. And then he was glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about what are his unique gifts. What are his unique gifts? So these books of our acharyas are not literary works. When somebody writes a book, they think and then they research and then they put everything together. That is not our acharyas. Our acharyas, whatever they wrote is free flow of their feelings for Sri Krishna, for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And one of the books which Prabhupada Saraswati wrote, was Chaitanya Chandramrita. And in that Chaitanya Chandramrita, Shri Prabhupada Saraswati is remembering what Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. So I am just reading that verse. It's a long verse and difficult to recite, but I'll try. Premanam bhutartha shravana pathagata kasya namna mahimna kovitta kasya vrinda vipina mahamadhuri shi pravesha kuva janati radham paramaras chamatkar madhurya simam ekas chaitanya chandra parama karunaya sarvam avishchakara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that rare form of the Lord who gave four things which no other incarnation gave, which Krishna himself didn't give. What is that? First, prem ras, the highest love of God without traces of karma and jnana. See, even in Bhagavad Gita there are traces of karma and jnana. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the process free from karma and jnana. First of all, most of the people, they go to Krishna for bhakti, for sense gratification. And not only in this age, this is going on since ages. Why demigods worship Brihaspati? Because Brihaspati helps them to maintain their heavenly pleasures. Why demons? We forget about demigods. Demons who don't even cooperate within themselves, they kill each other. They respect Shukracharya so much. Why? Because they know Shukracharya has Sanjeevani Vidya and Shukracharya can give them life. If they will go on battle, if they will even die, Shukracharya will help them. Bhakti. So their devotional service or their worship is not pure. But what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught? Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadish kamay. Did we hear such kind of prayer in our childhood ever before coming to ISKCON? Our going to any program, any spiritual program is Sukha Sampati Ghara Ave Kashta Mite Tanaka. We learned this only. And actually we were asked. I remember when we was visiting Vaishno Devi, very early age. So we were asked, Kya manga? So it's a serious thing we ask children, kya manga? And we teach them, ye mangna, ye mangna. So actually it's all around bhakti. Bhakti means sense gratification. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught no bhakti. Complete dependence on the Lord. We will do our work for our own maintenance, but we will not ask Lord for all this. We don't trouble Lord for all this. Actually our parampara is to serve Lord, not to take service from the Lord. And therefore this famous pastime, Shivas Acharya's famous pastime, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, that whole day you roam around with me, how do you earn, how do you maintain yourself? And then Shivas claps for 3 times and he tells, I'll fast for 3 days if I don't get anything. And after 3 days, I'll drown in Ganga. He said, why you will do that? Because people will blame you. He was with this Nimai whole day and night, and because of this Nimai, this poor fellow died. So your name will be spoiled. So if you want to save your reputation, maintain me. That is devotee. He doesn't have to ask from the Lord. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati would tell that even a brick falls from the spiritual world to this world, it can fulfill all desires of this world. And devotee is aiming to that spiritual world. Why will ask this anything of this material world? When Advaita Acharya was young, he is 60 years elder to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he was young, he went to Mithila. And in Mithila, he met Vidyapati, the famous poet. And this Vidyapati poet was singing that time, Tatal Shaikat Bari Bindu Sama, Shutamitaramani Samai. That how is this material world? If a drop of rain falls in hot desert of Kanhaiya Desh, then even before touching the sand, it will evaporate. So this material world, sense gratification is like that one drop of water. And Jiva is actually burning in separation from Krishna. What will this drop of material sense gratification do? It will just evaporate. It needs ocean of mercy. It needs ocean of compassion. And that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. Then coming to Karma Kanda, there's so much Karma Kanda going on. In Navadip, they would celebrate days and days of celebrations for marrying cats and dogs. And Brahmanas would come, proper Brahmanas would come, they will chant Swasti Vachan, they will chant Purushukta, they will do all these things on name of Vedic ceremonies. And then they would chant Mangal Chandi, and then they will offer wine and meat and things. That was going on. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and stopped. He was a child. He met some young girls going to worship Lord Shiva. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked them, where are you going, taking all this worship paraphernalia and sweetmeats? Then they said, oh, we are going to worship Lord Shiva. Why they worship Lord Shiva? The girls are recommended to worship Lord Shiva to get nice husband. And the boys are recommended to worship Lord Uma to get nice wife. I don't know if it works or not, but that's how it is. So they were doing that, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told them, you worship me, Shankar, Shiva is my servant, worship me. And it was a serious thing. Today only I got a message about India's religious belief. Somebody did some survey, I don't know how they did. That there are 48% people worship Lord Shiva in India. And Krishna got 21%. So I was just thinking that it's a serious thing to tell that Lord Shiva is my servant. And that too 500 years ago. So these girls were not expecting that. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, if you will do that, you will get a very good husband. But if you will not worship me and leave me like this, then you will get an 80-year-old husband with 16 co-wives. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stopped it even as a child. Same is with Jnana-kanda. As a toddler, as a crawling child, he was eating mud. And his mother Sachi Devi asked him, Nimai, why are you eating mud? He said, everything is one. You give me sweets, that is one. This mud is one. Everything is one. There's Mayavad. Then Sachi Mata said, no, this is not one. The sweets are different form of Lord's energy and mud is different form of Lord's energy. He said, yes, my mother, that is what is my purpose. There's external energy, internal energy. So when Lord comes, he comes through internal energy. You can't tell that Lord's form is material. As a child. And when he grew, he was fighting against this Mayavad. So Advaita Acharya learned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very heavy with Mayavad. So one day, Advaita Acharya plotted a plan. He thought, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always respects me. So I should do something that I should be chastised by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This chastisement is the real mercy of Guru. So he tried. And what did he do? He started giving lecture on Yoga Vasishtha, which is again impersonal explanation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and as he was speaking about Mayavad philosophy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu climbed on Advaita Acharya and started to beat him. He was 85 years old. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was 23, 24. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was beating. And Sita Thakurani, wife of Advaita Acharya, came and she was trying to stop. Nimai, stop. This old fellow will die. Then what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said? What he will die? I was peacefully sleeping in Vaikuntha. This Advaita Acharya called me by offering Tulsi Jal and on Shaligram. And he broke my sleep and I came for his purpose and now he is preaching my word. I will not leave him. And then Advaita Acharya started to dance. So he taught how Jnana Kanda is useless. And then he serves Shuddha Bhakti. Even as sannyas, if we really see, sannyasis are very strict. Sandhya Vandan, 3 times bathing, then doing their, so many rituals. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas in the age of 24. And after that 6 years, he went on preaching different areas. And then 18 years, he stayed in Jagannath Puri. Last 18 years, he didn't go anywhere. And in those 18 years also, the first 6 years, he would interact with devotees. But last 12 years, he was just talking with himself. In the separation of Krishna. And what was the mood? When Uddhav goes to Vrindavan, taking message of Sri Krishna, he meets the gopis. And gopis didn't answer Krishna Uddhav directly. But there was a bumblebee. And gopis were talking to the bumblebee. That's called Brahma. And they were telling so many things. And Krishna is like you only, like you sit on one flower, and then when your job is done, you go to another flower. In the same way, he took benefit from us, and then he left Vrindavan and went to Mathura, and so many things. He is black and you are black, and he is deceitful and you are deceitful. So many things. And then at the end, somebody tells that, oh, you are telling all these things. This bumblebee will go and tell exactly same thing to Krishna, and Krishna will never come to Vrindavan. The last two verses of Brahma Gita, if you see, the mood suddenly changes. And the Guru said, no, whatever he does is nice. Just tell him he should be happy. We are waiting for him. So this is mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he is experiencing that love of Krishna. And he showed with his own example what a devotee should aim for. Highest love, pure love. Love of Srimati Radharani. This is the first contribution of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Second is Prem Sankirtan. First is Prem Rasa, Shuddha Bhakti. Second is Prem Sankirtan. The Sankirtan was always there. Actually, Sankirtan was always there. But Prem Sankirtan was not there. Sankirtan in awe and reverence was there. The names of Lord would be chanted with awe and reverence, but not in separation. Rare. Rarest of the rare. And many times people ask that, oh, why Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why not other mantras? Why not this mantra? Why not that mantra? But actually this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is name of separation. When Srimati Radharani is called Hara, it's a special name of Radharani. Hara means one who attracts Krishna. In Bhagavatam there is description how one special gopi takes Krishna away. That is Hara. He can even attract Krishna. And when a devotee is in separation from that Hara, he calls out Hare Krishna Yugal Nam. Very, very rare. Prem Sankirtan. Third is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave exposure to Vrindavan. Vrindavan was lost. When Sri Krishna departed from this world, Vrindavan was lost. Yes, Vajranath installed some deities here and there, but in the due course of time, even those deities were covered. They were also hidden in different places. So Vrindavan was lost externally and internally. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent his disciples, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, to discover Vrindavan. Actually, if we see Vrindavan, nowadays many Babas, many sadhus, they speak online and they preach Vrindavan, our parampara, and this and that. But actually, you go real history. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, Radhakund, Shyamkund was paddy fields. Govardhan was not known. There was no Sapta Devalaya where we go today. So obvious, Vrindavan is so obvious today, but 500 years ago, no. Nobody knew about Vrindavan. Forgetting about 12 Vanas, everything Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discovered. And then he sent his disciples to establish different temples. But more than that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the mood of Vrindavan. And that is very rare. Like Shantaras, there is feeling of, yes, I have dedicated my life to my Ishta, but no practical service. Dasya, there's practical service. And friendship, there is equality. Vatsalya, there is superiority. But in Madhurya, everything is included. And in that Madhurya Rasa, Krishna has to apply for service, not devotee has to serve. Krishna roams around. Krishna matta bringa keli fulla pushpa vatika. He roams around Radharani. Actually, I was reading some days back, this Kaliya pastime. So Krishna is dancing on the hoods of Kaliya. So somebody asked that why Krishna need to dance on this demon's head. Krishna subdued so many demons. But then the answer was given, actually Radharani was taking audition of Krishna. Because after this pastime, Rasa Leela has to happen. So Krishna has to pass in the audition that he can dance or not. And since he passed, he was allowed to enter into Rastri. So just imagine, Madhuri Ras, how I'm speaking this, but I don't know what does it mean. But just we can imagine how rare it is. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave that mood of Sri Vrindavan, Unnat Ujjala Rasa. And last thing what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave is identity of Srimati Radharani. Now when we hear this, it's so obvious, yes, Radha Krishna, you know. But before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, people were not knowing about Radharani. So surprising to hear. If you look at our temples, the olden temples, Tirupati, Jagannath Puri, Badrinath, Srirangam, Udupi, Guruvayur, Dwarka, nowhere Srimati Radharani is there. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is not mention of Srimati Radharani directly. So it was not known. The mood of Radharani, the identity of Radharani was not known to this world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told. Therefore we sing, Radhara Mahima Prema Rasa Sima Jagate Janatuke. Only Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed Srimati Radharani. And therefore, this is the most beneficial incarnation. So we discussed 4 things. What are the 4 things? First thing, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave? Prema Rasa, Shuddha Bhakti. Second, Prem Sankirtan. The holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Third is Vrindavan Dham, both externally and the mood of Vrindavan. And fourth is identity of Srimati Radharani. And now, how do we access that mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to South India, he met Vasudev. And before that, actually, he met Kurum Brahman. So Kurum Brahman was so attracted to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he started following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, you can't come. He said, no, please allow me to come with you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chastised him. That no, wherever you are, you stay there. Because my incarnation is not that you all have to become renunciates. Wherever you are, you have to stay there. Do whatever is required as per Varnashram. But 2 things you need to do. If you want to see me again. What are the 2 things? First thing is, Nirantar laho tumi Krishna Krishna naam. Always, continuously you should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And second thing, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh, Amar Adhyay Guru hoya taro edesh. Distribute this holy name. If we just do these 2 things, chanting of the holy name regularly, attentively, with all faith. And second is distributing this holy name to others. If we can do just these 2 things, we can get these 4 unique gifts of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the easiest process Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. So let us welcome Lord Gauranga tomorrow with this gratitude that he gave the highest love of spiritual world to us. We are the Kali Yuga Jiva. Those who fail in Satyuga, they come to Treta. Then those who fail in Treta, they come to Dwapar. And those who fail in all 3 yugas, they are left behind in Kali Yuga. So we are those backbenchers, those failures who could not pass through any other incarnation. But our only hope is Lord Chaitanya. Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Gaur Purnima Mahamotsav ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna. So, any question? Anyone? Yes. Is mic? Pass the mic.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu, thank you so very much for such wonderful class. As usual, the nectar keeps flowing from your mouth, and we can all feel the presence of Guru Maharaj, goodness, Chaitanya. So, thank you for establishing the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu today in our heart. One question I have is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a magnanimous incarnation of Lord. And when we get this mercy freely, we take it for granted. And sometimes we just don't understand the importance or value of this in our day-to-day life. And we just try to get this kind of a form on a face on every Friday when we meet with other devotees. I'm talking about myself. So in this case, how, as you rightly mentioned, the two process in regards with making sure that we keep the access to this mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always chant Krishna Mahamantra and so on. On the other hand, we also hear that when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we have to be so attentive, and in case if we don't do that, then we may fall down. So sometimes we really get a dual kind of a mindset on how do we do that. First of all, we have to access, and second thing, we have to chant it very, very attentively. Sometimes we are in Kali Yuga, and Kali Yuga Jiva, we don't really, we won't be able to chant in situation where he may. No.
Yeah.
I think
Both went. It's okay, you can speak, Prabhu.
So yes, if you can just kindly throw some light on that, I'll be very grateful.
Actually, once Srila Prabhupada mentioned this, that Lord's external energy is very powerful, and anytime we can, be affected by Lord's external energy. But internal energy of Lord is more powerful, and in internal energy, external energy has no power to penetrate inside the internal energy. And what is that internal energy for us? That is association of devotees. So if we really want to be secured in Krishna consciousness, we have to take association of sincere devotees. And we have to create such platforms where we can take this association. Not just once a week, but on every day, the daily basis. So now there are facilities of meeting online. We can come together, chant together online. Like we started this in Ujjain. What we did is, we were having these issues that devotees who stay in home, they struggle with their chanting, the quality of chanting. So we started Zoom session just for chanting. So in temple we go, we naturally chant with devotees. But what about those who are staying at home? So at 5:30 we start chanting with devotees on Zoom. And then we continue this for around 1.5 hours. So most of them, they complete their 12 to 14 rounds with devotees online. And then we read half an hour Bhagavatam together. So by 7:15, their maximum rounds are done, half an hour reading of Bhagavatam is done, and then they are free to do whatever they want. 7:15, then they prepare kids for going to school, or they go to office or business or whatever. And we have seen this, we are doing it for 2 years, and we are seeing how devotees are becoming happier. They are becoming more and more strong in their devotional service. There is no difference. They were chanting 16 hours before, they are chanting now. They were reading before, they are reading now. But now they are doing it in the association of devotees. And that makes difference. So if we can create some platforms like that, where devotees can get association of sincere devotees, then that inspiration will increase. The tendency of taking things casually, because we don't have higher examples on everyday basis. Like I remember when I used to go home in my college days. So in college we used to stay in base, and naturally we used to get up at 3:30 or something. But when I used to go home, even 5 o'clock I would get up, I would say I'm so special, because my family would get up at 7 o'clock. So if our reference point is only down, then naturally we get more and more complacent. But when we see more sincere devotees, then we tend to, yes, I also need to do. And this will only happen if we have regular association, every day, without fail. Nityam Bhagavat Seva. So if we have some forums like that, where devotees can come together, chant together, may not be for 1.5 hours, maybe 4 rounds, maybe 15 minutes of book reading together, that will really create difference. We will get that enthusiasm more and more every day. Anyone else? Yes.
Krishna Guru, Demal Pranam, sir. First of all, very grateful to you came here because I personally get very much inspired, specifically the examples you give.
Like it's not a dry class, it keeps us very much engaged. So I noted at least 16 examples I have noted what you have given today. And there are many more actually, I could not note them fully. So in the lecture you mentioned about service and service mood. So first of all, how we know? Some Paramatma gives indication, but are we really in service mood or we are attached to specific service? And then how to progress from service attachment to service mood attachment? Okay.
There are two indicators to judge, are we on the right path of service or not. First is, after doing that service, are we becoming humble or proud? That's the first indicator. If after rendering that service, you're becoming proud, that means there is less service attitude. I mean, I heard from His Holiness Radhana Swami Maharaj, he says, perfection of any service is if you become humble after entering that service. That's the first parameter. Second parameter is, if our service is changed, our enthusiasm should not change. Many times this happens. People are attached. In Ujjain also, I was taking volunteers meeting. And one devotee was saying, Prabhu, I will only distribute sweet. Because devotees only become happy by sweet. I said, that's okay, but it is your happiness of distributing sweet, not devotees' happiness. Because anyone can distribute sweet. But who will throw dustbin? Who will do this? So when service has changed, that time, are we maintaining that same enthusiasm or not? That is important. Today I am sitting here and giving lecture. Tomorrow, if I will be asked to do something else, I should do that with same enthusiasm. That is the perfect mood of service. So we have seen in temple there's so many departments also. So initially devotees come with nice mood, and then they get a department, and then they get a post, and then they get attached to that post. And then you say, Prabhu, now give chance to new devotees. They don't want to leave, So there we have to work. So two areas. One is we should not become proud even while doing same service. And second is our service is changed. Then we should do it with same enthusiasm. And how to do that? How to maintain that mood? By seeing the connection for whom I am doing. That is most important. Am I doing for myself? Am I doing this for achieving anything? Then I was doing better outside. But I came to ISKCON to please Srila Prabhupada. I came to ISKCON to please Krishna. And how they will be pleased, that meditation every day we have to do. And therefore Prabhupada made this morning Sansara Davana, we chant, Yassa Prasadat Bhagavad Prasado, Yassa Prasadan Nagati Kutopi. We remind ourselves, it is for His pleasure we are doing, not for my pleasure. Idam Krishnaya, idam na mama. Not for me, for you Krishna, for you Krishna. We have to remind every day. And then that service attitude can grow. Anyone else? Mataji's? Pitaji's? Yes.
Explain the fourth important aspect of it. So the devotee we have yatra to Mayapur. And when we go to Mayapur Dham, so what is our mood? Because some of the aspects we cannot realize in our personal sadhana. So how we can?
The question is, we are going to Mayapur in June, and what should be the mood of that yatra? So whenever we go to any holy place, our mood should be of beggar. Because we are going there to beg. We don't have qualification to get into the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's still doing the pastimes. But we don't have that qualification. We go there to beg. We beg holy name, we beg service attitude, we beg Guru Nishtha, we beg the taste in holy name. And after that begging, we should connect ourselves to the devotees there. That is more important. Like Gaura Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, different acharyas, those who have stayed in that dham, associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how they served Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is our connection with the dham. So first time we will go to Mayapur or Vrindavan or any holy place, we will be very interested to know the pastimes of Lord. अच्छा यहाँ ये हुआ था, ये फिसल पहाड़ी है, ये भोजन थाली है, ये है, वो है. We are very interested. But second or third time we will go, now you know everything. Now what is our connection? Our connection to Dham is Acharyas who served at that place. We go to Madan Mohan temple not for Madan Mohan, for Sanatan Goswami. We go to Gopinath temple not for Gopinath, for Madhu Pandit Goswami. In the same way, we go to Mayapur, at each spot, we remember the Acharyas who served at that place. Like go to Yogpit, we remember Acharyas. We go to Rajapur, we remember Acharyas. We go to Chandkai Samadhi, we remember Acharyas. Srivasangan, we remember Acharyas. That's how our connection is. Even Mayapur Chandrodaya temple, ISKCON temple, we remember Srila Prabhupada. And that's how that attachment to Acharyas develop into attachment to the Lord. And for serious devotees, for core devotees, that can be nourishment. And of course, new devotees, when they go, we can tell pastimes of Lord. By hearing, we see Dham, not by eyes. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. And we should sleep early today. Tomorrow is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance day. We'll get up early, chant our rounds, offer our prayers to him. And I think 4 o'clock we have program tomorrow. Afternoon? Afternoon. Yes. Evening 4 o'clock, afternoon 4 o'clock, we'll have program. So can we end with a bhajan? We can remember Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with a song, Yadi Gaur na hoito tabhi ki hoito. And this song has a history. Actually in 2015, there was a Kirtan Mela. And in that Kirtan Mela, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj was singing this song in the temple room. And as he sang this song, the last line, Basur hiya Parshana diya kemuna gadiyache. As he was singing this, there were tears from the eyes of Advaita Acharya in Panchatattva. And then Nityananda Prabhu, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all of them. Now there are so many scientific reasons behind it, this and that. But for us, Lord is there in the deity form. We accept Lord Pratima nahi tumi sakshat bhajan. He is there. And this song, the mood of this song is, my dear Lord, if you would have not come, who would have told us about Radharani? Who would have given us prema? Who would have given us this? Who would have given us that? And even after listening so many glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, still my heart is so hard. It's not melting, as if it is it is made of stone. That is the mood of this song. So let us remember Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and pray for his mercy through this song. You can pull out in your phone, Yadi Gaur na hoito, tabhi ki hoito, and we can pray together. Yeah, Mridanga, right? Mridanga?
Sorry, Prabhu.
It's okay? Okay, no problem.
Hare Krishna. Yadi Gaura na hoito, tabhi ki hoito, के मने धरी तांदे
यदि कभी
यदि गौर न होय तो तभी की होय तो के मने धरे तांदे राधा महिमा प्रेम रस सीमा जगते जानत के राधा महिमा प्रेम रस सीमा जगते जानत के राधा महिमा प्रेम रस सीमा जगते जानत के यदि गौर न होय तो तभी की होय तो के मुने धरि तांगे यदि गौर न होय तो मधुर वृंदा विपिन माधुरी प्रविश चातुरी सा मधुर वृंदा मधुर वृंदा विपिन माधुरी प्रविश चातुरी सा मधुर वृंदा विपिन माधुरी वरज युवती भाविर भक्ति शक्ति होई तो का वरज युवती भाविर भक्ति वरज युवती भाविर भक्ति शक्ति होई तो का शक्ति होई तो का यदि गौर न होय तो तभी की होई तो के मुने धरि तांगे यदि गौर न होय तो तभी की होई तो गाओ गाओ गुना गौरांगे रघुना सरला हरिया गाओ गाओ गुना भव सागर हे मन दयाला नदी की एक भव सागर हे मन दयाला न देखिए एक जान। यदि गौर न हुई तो तब की हुई तो मुनि धरी कांगे। यदि गौर न हुई तो गौरांग बोलिया न बिनु बलिया के मुनि धरी लूरे। गौरांग बोलिया देवासुर हिया पशन दिया के मुनि गड़िया छे। देवासुर हिया पशन दिया के मुनि गड़िया छे। देवासुर हिया पशन दिया के मुनि गड़िया छे। यदि गौर न हुई तो तब की हुई तो के मुनि धरी तांगे। यदि गौर यदि गौर न हुई तो तब की हुई तो कि मुनि धरी कांगे। राधा राम महिमा प्रेम रस सीमा जगते जानतो के। राधा राम महिमा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय गौरानिताय जय
One more.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,